Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name's Pete and today we've got a Seiko Kinetic 5M43 with a badly cracked crystal. So we're going to remove the movement, take this broken crystal out and then replace it with a new one. Right, so let's start by removing a spring bar from the clasp so we have access to the case back. We need our case back vise. Make sure it's nice and tight. Use your case back removal tool to open up. So I always do I like to turn the vise rather than the tool. Just helps you to not slip and scratch the case back. So once you have the case back off, you've got access to the movement. So we need to remove the crown and stem. So let's just get rid of that vise first. I'll just bring the watch up to the camera a little bit so you can see. Get it in focus. So if you pull the crown out to the first click, just in this section here, you see a very small dimple. You need to push down on this with a pin or your tweezers, and this will release the stem. So again, pull the crown out to the first click. The dimple is just there. Push it down, and this takes the stem out. Now we can remove the movement. So try not to touch the coils or the circuit. When doing this, you just want to lever the movement up a little bit so it comes out of the case. Just bring it up to the camera so you can see. You see in this section here there's a clip which kind of holds it into the case, so you make sure that this is out of the case before flipping the watch over, otherwise it won't come out, and then the movement should just fall out onto the cushion. We'll put that to one side, just hold the movement up to the camera. You can see the dial is actually in very good condition, but we'll just use the dust blower to make sure there is no debris from the broken crystal in there. Maybe a bit of Radico just to clean the dial up before we replace the new before we replace the new glass. So I've just got a bit of tissue here to knock, excuse my arm, to knock the old crystal onto so it doesn't go everywhere. It came out quite easily. I want to keep this glass because I need to measure it so we get the size for the new crystal. It's just a flat piece of glass with a very slight bevel edge, so I'll size that up and then get a new one from the shop on tomorrow. So I've got some Rodico. I'm going to use this just to dab the dial and the inside of the case, pick up any of the broken glass that might be there. We only need a tiny bit. Just to be on the safe side, I'll get a new piece to do the dial. You only need a tiny little bit. Just take your time, dab over the indexes and where you see any specks of glass. Be careful of the name. Don't stick it down, don't push it down too hard, otherwise you might lift the name completely off the dial. Same with the date window. They're just pushed in place and held in by friction fit, so Rodico will lift it off. That looks nice and clean. So I'll go ahead, get the crystal and fit this back again. Okay, so I picked up a crystal from the shop for this Kinetic watch. And let's fit it. Give it a little bit of a clean first. It does look quite clean already. So you want to make sure that you've got the edge, polished edge, facing upwards when you fit it. Hopefully I can push this in by hand. If not, I'll get the crystal press out and we'll do it with the press, but I think I've managed to do it. Check it all the way around. Up a little bit on this edge. Okay, that's better. Maybe a bit more here. Let's give the inside of the watch a blow with a dust blower and the dial. So remembering that we've got this clip that I showed you, just focus the watch on the edge here, just there. So we need to kind of angle, when we put the case back on, we need to kind of angle it so we can get that in first into the case. and push it down. And flip everything over, cushion, everything. We fit the stem. Okay, just pull it in and out a couple of times, make sure it's fitted correctly. And case back on. Don't tighten it up too much yet. Get the just make sure it's all aligned and everything is turning correctly. Which it is, the date's changing as well. I will get the case vise back again. So just tighten it up. Last job, let's put the strap back together again. It's a good idea when you take it apart is to remember which hole the spring bar came out of. So the watch is now complete. If you found the video useful and you've enjoyed it and you'd like to see some more, please like and subscribe to the channel. The more subscribers I get, the more videos I will be uploading. This watch now needs a good charge, so I'm going to put it on a watch winder to give it a good charge, but you can see with a couple of shakes watch is ticking, but it's intermittent ticking, so it needs a good charge of the capacitor to get it going again. So like I said, if you've enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. I think you'll agree that the watch is looking a lot better than it did before. Okay, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.